guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing the second half of February reading for you all. February 16th through the 28th reading for Gemini. How are you all today? I hope everybody's happy, healthy, safe, and well. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs. And I think I've been watching too much news lately, you all. So my heart, my thoughts, my prayers go out to everybody that's going through any kind of nonsense right now. Please stay safe, okay? All right, see what we got. The Wheel card. 8 of Wands. King of Cups. Seven of Swords. The Hierophant, and the Star. It's a pretty card, isn't it? Clarifying, the Emperor, 10 of Wands, and the Death card. Attachment and anxiety. Eek. What's up with that, you all? Take action. Ask for help from others. Let's put it this way. Give me just a minute, okay? All right, you all. I want to go over this anxiety and attachment real quick, maybe even along with the Seven of Swords. Here's the thing. I feel like that some of you guys are going through a little bit of anxiousness, stress, aggravation, and it's not just you all, it's a lot of people. It's it's probably the whole world right now. So I feel like that you all may feel maybe like you're responsible for a lot of people or a lot of situations going on in your life, like with this 10 of Wands. Sometimes you just feel like, I can't do it anymore. Sometimes you feel like, I'm working too much and I'm exhausted. Sometimes you may feel like, why do all of these people, maybe it's your family, your kids, your parents, your friends, your co-workers, your neighbors, why does everybody count on me to do something all the time? So it almost makes me feel like you guys are being pulled maybe in too many different directions, and you're starting to stress out a little bit about it. And some of you all may be getting a little headaches, getting stomach aches, getting a little anxiety attacks every once in a while. But I do see something coming in that's going to put you in a much better place, okay? So I don't think it's going to happen too much longer if you're going through that right now. I feel like, especially with this Death card right here, I have this 10 of Wands saying that you guys are either doing too much or you're responsible for too many people or something, to that extent. But here comes the Death card. Now, when you get the Death card, it's the death of a situation the way that you know it. So there's something that might be going on in your life right now that's a little tense or a little stressful or a little aggravating. But here in a second, I think there's going to be something that comes in that's going to end that situation for you, and something better is coming out of it. Because I have the Emperor here as well. And you guys probably know that the Emperor is well respected, well rounded, well known, very intelligent, very kind. He has all of the 4 kings all put together in one card, and that's the Emperor. So I feel like you guys, I have 2 different ways of looking at it. In one hand, you all are the Emperor. You guys are taking back control over something in your life when something ends. Here. So when I get the Death card and it says, this nonsense is going to be out the window, you may as well just throw that over your shoulder, because something bigger and better is coming in. And especially when I get this Wheel card here, you all, this Wheel card is a new cycle, and a brand new cycle that comes in your life. Now, cycles are not like chapters. They don't just come around every single day. Cycles are bigger than that. Some of them last for weeks, months, years sometimes. So when I get this Wheel card, and down here there's the 7 of Swords too, this can go in different directions as well. Sometimes it's a sneaky thing, and sometimes it's a thinking outside of the box kind of thing. So I just feel like that there is something that's coming in, and there's going to be a death of a situation the way that you know it. So this new Wheel card can come in, and you guys can either get rid of the bad people in your life, or the bad situations going on, or the bad environment possibly that's going on in your life. Or this Wheel comes in and you guys are thinking outside the box, and you're using not only intelligence, common sense, street smarts, you're using all of the above in order to move forward to the next cycle in your life. So you guys already know that you guys are an air sign. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are air signs, which stands for intelligence and clarity and truth and honesty and things like that. But I feel like that there's something coming in, and it's possibly through a message that, or messenger, news, internet, text, emails that could come in many different ways from someone, maybe even a phone call, from someone that helps you move forward. And then I have this Hierophant. Now this Hierophant can stand for many different things. He can be religion, he can be spiritual, he can stand for contracts. I just feel like that there's something about the Hierophant today that makes you all more spiritual possibly than you have been in quite some time. On the other hand, I feel like he could stand for contracts or for some sort of offers to you. Somehow I feel like that this card is going to make you all feel a lot better about a certain situation in your life. Then when I get the King of Cups, cups are water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, male or female. They can also stand for emotions, but I feel like it might be a person that's in your life, or that's coming in your life, that's helping you. And I get this Star card, which is your hopes, your wishes, your dreams coming true, your blessings. The Star card is healing and beauty and all kinds of really beautiful things. But in my mind too, it's the universe that's on your side. It's almost a blessing for you that's coming in. So this person may be giving you an opportunity, giving you some sort of options or some sort of a new way of seeing things to a certain extent. They could also be someone in your family, or someone that, a romantic partner possibly, or even a parent. But I feel like that they're coming in specifically to give you something, or to offer you something, or to give you advice on something specific. And that in itself is a blessing. There's something about these cards that make me feel like, even though you all may feel like this right at this moment, that it's not going to last that much longer. You're going to have, or you may have to ask for help from others. I almost feel like that they're willing. They may even come to you and ask if you need help. Now, whether this is in your community, at your job, maybe it's your neighbors coming together, maybe it's your church coming together, maybe it's you guys just asking people in your family to help you move or something to that extent. I just feel like that you're going to have a lot of help if you need it. And then it says take action. So there's something about this message, this cycle, the death of a situation, the emperor taking charge, that you all are going to need to take action on. Whether it is that job opportunity, or that coming together in your community for one reason or another, or even in your church, or something that is, it's hold on a second. Hold on just a minute. I feel like it's something that's in your benefit. And if you need people to help you, they will. And there may even be people that come to you and ask if you need help. But there's something that's about to give you all a new way of thinking, a new way of living, and a new way of working, possibly. New way of making money. There's something here that makes me feel like you all are going to be thrilled with the outcome. Now, on the flip side of this Emperor too, even though I feel like that this is your energy that's kind of getting rid of something negative. I shouldn't say negative. I mean, if I see this negative, so if that's the death of this, then I guess you are getting rid of negative. But this is you all just being worked too much, or feel like you have too many responsibilities. But on the flip side of this, I feel like that this Emperor may be someone coming in to help you, or to give you advice. You know, sometimes when you see the Emperor, he could be someone well respected in your community, at your church maybe. Maybe it's someone, a judge of some sort, or a mayor, or someone that's a police officer, someone that's well respected. I feel like that it's going to go twofold on this card for you all. On one hand, this is you, and on the other hand, you're going to have someone come in, possibly through the messages, that's going to help you with something that's important to you. I'm going to leave it that way, because that kind of gives everybody, it kind of spreads out and opens up to more people if I leave it that way. Whether it's jobs or locations or information, other ways, it's a great feeling that I have, and you guys, I think, are about to be thrilled, and I think it's all going to happen before the end of February, beginning of March, in that area. Give me just a minute, okay? I'm going to rearrange. This death card is going to be a welcoming card for you all. I almost feel like some of you all may know this person, this water sign, and some of you guys may not. Maybe somebody coming in very soon. But either way, I feel like it's hold on just a minute. Let me think here for a second. I feel like they're here to help you. him here. Here's how I'm feeling about it, you all. I almost feel like this anxiety, this attachment, some of you all, something or someone or a situation has done you wrong and you're not feeling very good about it, and it's starting to give you ailments. I mean, literally headaches and stomach aches and not feeling good and things like that. I feel like you're being pulled in too many different directions, and it's okay for a little bit, but after a while you just start getting exhausted and you just start feeling like, I can't do it anymore. There's going to be something that comes in with this death card that really makes me feel like that's going to be the death of that situation the way that you know it. So you don't have to worry about that too much longer, okay? This King of Cups, I think, is here to help you, whether it's male or female. Could be a parent or someone in your family. It could also be a good friend, but it could be somebody you don't even know right now that may be sending you some sort of messages or giving you some sort of information coming in very soon. When this message, news, information, text, email, phone call, whatever it is comes in, it's almost going to put you in a different frame of mind, I feel. I think that the Hierophant can stand for religion, spirituality, praying, and opening up into your inner guidance and your inner wisdom, but it can also stand for contracts. So some of you all may be getting some sort of contracts coming in, possibly for your job or your work, but it can also stand for a lot of other things as far as contracts go. It may be something that you guys are helping in your community. You guys may be helping your church with something that's going on at this time. You may be helping with homeless shelters or food banks or something to that extent, and I'm not even sure why I'm feeling that way, but I'm getting flashes in my head, so some of you all may be doing that as well. I feel like this Emperor is coming in twice for you all. On one hand, this is you. This is your energy. This is you all feeling good about something specific that's going on in your life. And you're definitely feeling like you're back in control over your personal life and what's going on, and taking care of your family probably, and your home life and your job and your whole situation. But on the flip side of this, I almost feel like that there may be someone out there that's helping you maybe get that contract, get that job, get that bank loan, whatever it is. I feel like that this is a two-folded card that's going to help you in different ways. Then I have this Wheel card. Now this Wheel card is this new cycle that's coming in for you all. A new cycle is something that you have finished something and it's put behind you. It's like a stepping stone in your life. So I feel like you all are getting some sort of a new cycle coming in, and that in itself is really good with this Death card, because that's going to be put behind you. You can look forward and you can move on. If you need help from others, please ask, and it's time to take action. I think within this month, beginning of next month, there's going to be something that you guys need to take action on. You'll know, everybody's different, but you'll know what I'm talking about when the time comes. With this Star card, next to the Sun card, this is my favorite card. Not only is it a healing card and a beauty card, but it's also like blessings coming in for you that have your name written on them. It's also one of these cards that kind of makes me feel like your wishes, your dreams, your prayers are coming true. So if you all are feeling a little bit down in the dumps and a little bit aggravated right at this moment when you're listening to this, I don't think it's going to happen very much longer, you all. I think there's something coming in that's really going to put you in a much better place in your life. And you're going to be thrilled about it. I really do think you're going to be thrilled about it. And this Star card kind of confirms that your hopes, your wishes, your dreams coming true, and your prayers coming true as well. This is a great reading, Gemini. I hope to goodness you guys have enjoyed it. This is your second half of February reading, February 16th through the 28th reading for Gemini. I hope you all have enjoyed it, and I hope you guys come back and see me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.